has. Here comes Jordan. And there he goes. Through cover, not quite. Kicks the turf. Does Sarfraz.
Really good work by Peshawar. They could have just let this game completely go. Quetta really at one stage, as we're looking at that sort of 230, 240, potentially 250 score when Peterson and Shazad were absolutely flying. But that man on screen, he was fantastic. Wahab Riaz caught Shazad, then got the wicket of KP. His 12th over went for 5 runs and he picked up that 1 wicket, and that's just shifted things a little bit.
Rousseau 13 from 13. Just struggling to find the middle of the bat and get into some sort of groove here is Riley Rousseau. He's striking at 100, yes. Hard, but they've pulled it back here, the men in yellow. Only scoring at singles at the moment. G'day, Rambo.
Yeah, I mean, it just goes on to show that if you're involved and not hurt and still thinking about containment and getting your egg back in there, and I guess you can survive. And that's the reason why now it's the Zalimi's time. The first 10 overs, they were hit by a speed train. Didn't know what to do about it.
Swapped a few balls. I wonder if this is a softer ball for the bowling side.
If that's the case, they are themselves to be blamed.
Well bowled. Very good Yorker specialist, but not quite. Thought it might have raced away to the fence. They'll get a couple though. No boundary for the last 5 overs. Brilliant.
Just trying to read who could have been in instead of these two. I mean, what are the options here? Not a lot. I mean, Nawaz, Saad, Anwar Ali, Hassan. So I guess this makes a bit of sense. Riley Rousseau has been a little off colour. You know, he was superb in crunch moments, won them a great game with a 60-odd not out. But his strike rate is low. I mean, they need to crank it up to 140, 130.
Just another one. Thought about 2, but Sammy's too strong.
Yeah, he started the tournament so well. The 60 and then a 76 against Karachi Kings. And he's got starts right throughout. I think that's his scores, as you see there. Those first 2 on the bottom of that table. 2 fantastic knocks. And he's got starts right throughout pretty much. But I think when he starts against the spinner and he can't quite get in, it makes it a little bit harder for him.
And the strike rate's dropped as well. Not getting a lot of 50s. I mean, a couple of very good innings, and then sort of just tapered away a bit. Right, we've got 160 on the board for the loss of 3 wickets.
Into his 3rd over. Captain wanted a piece of him. Could only get 1. Good hustling. This from Peshawar.
That was a great comparison graphic there. The amount of balls sailing over the boundary, well, not just over the boundary, out of the ground. And that was particularly because of Shazad and KP, but that's second 10 now. So that's the first 10 overs there. Look at that, just monstered it over the mid-wicket boundary. Lots of runs, particularly to the leg side.
A lot of red lines compared to a lot of whites and yellows in this partnership. 29 from 29. It's run-a-ball, run-of-the-mill kind of stuff from these two.
And this is the last 6 overs, and look at that, just the 1 boundary.
Oh, bit of hippage. Yeah, just having a look at this here. Leg bias wasn't above the hip. It's hit him just below it. He's not happy as Riley Rousseau.
A gladiator should expect this. Yeah, I think he hit him on the thigh. He was down for the count, then got up and had the will really to rotate the strike. He was at the non-striker's end.
He's South African. Can of harden up. Come on, son. You've got a thigh pad on. Yeah, Kev did too. Knocked him over. Hit him in the thigh. No damage done. He's off strike, and it's Sarfraz with a little shimmy. Yep, again, just the single.
He's been outstanding, Wahab Riaz, in this HBL PSL. His economy rate has been outstanding. He's bowled on dead pitches. And he doesn't have a slow ball or the knuckle ball, but I think it's just his consistency with his line and length, and he runs in hard and bowls at pace that has given him good numbers.
Yeah, he's got people out, hasn't he, consistently. Look at this. Oh, gone with the wide. Tried that change-up, slower tennis ball type bouncer, and occasionally you get that wrong.
Yeah, he's not a natural when it comes to changing the pace a little. It's just that when he's running in and looking for that Yorker length, he's at his best. Another left arm has been so impressive, Timil Mills. He'll be the key. Can pick wickets, keep scoring rate low. Oh yes, sir, that hits the timber and he's gone. Accurate. And it's a reason why he's been so good in this.
Who wants this one? Sammy! Oh, he couldn't get there. Boundary time after the wicket of Rousseau. They needed this, but Quetta.
It was beautifully chased down by Darren Sammy. Everything's so right about catching the ball. It went sideways, which is the way to go. It was a skyer. Almost got to it on the bounce over the rope. He's another excellent fielder, Darren Sammy. Can make things happen in the field with his brilliance and athleticism. Very good try.
So Anwar coming in, 4 off his first delivery. It really, a lot of it comes down to the skipper now. Sarfraz still hasn't quite found the middle of the bat. He has the second best dot ball percentage, 27.7 in the competition. Whoop, another collision mid-pitch between batter and bowler. Could that result in a wicket? I think he's safe, but we will go upstairs.
And for a three-wheeler. They don't look too keen. Anwar Ali is a good athlete. He, I think, made his ground. A little bit of collision once again with Wahab Riaz. Full-length dive. This is great commitment. Head down. Yeah, the bat not tilted up. Is hitting the ground right through the process. Is done well. It's a great picture. Look at him. The commitment. 100%. Qatar Airways decision pending. Should be a not out. 170 for 4.
Yeah, in this game, will it come back to haunt them?
I just feel that at times these players need to rein themselves in. Yeah, you can feel frustrated and all that, but umpire is the final authority. I think it's not the first instance where we've seen batsmen or fielders complaining about an umpiring decision. It just doesn't sit well with the overall scheme of things. You've got a man out there who's making a call. It may not be the best call, but you've got to live with it.
Sure do. You've got to get on with the next ball. Here he is. Anwar. Oh, he's missed out there. What is Cameron Akmal appealing for there? Give that man a slap. You can't appeal for that, boy. Honestly, I want to see a replay. Down the line, please. Cameron, what have you had for dinner, buddy? Really? Look at that. You're kidding. Wouldn't have hit another set. Look where he's standing. Akmal. I don't go that far on my holidays. Anyway, the captain's back on strike, and that's good news for the Gladiators. 4 to go in the over. Didn't get a free hit with the waist-high one. Yeah. Take one and be happy. At the moment, we're at 70.5 gone, and there's still, well, when you look at it, not really that close to 200.
Yeah, at one stage in the first 10, how many runs? About 121 scored, and it appeared as if they're going to run away with a sensational batting performance and bat them out of this game. That hasn't happened. 121 after 10 overs. KP and Ahmed Shahzad involved in a great entertaining partnership.
Best of friends now. There was a bit of a clash back in Dubai, wasn't there? Gave him a serve and nearly ran him out. A great partnership of 90 between those two right-handers. A couple of other right-handers out in the middle now, hustling for two. And make it easy.
Well, since Anwar's come to the crease, everything's just hyped up a little bit. He's 6 from 3, hit a boundary off his first delivery. He's run really hard, and I think that hopefully will help Shahzad for all those Quetta fans out there as well. But you'd think for Quetta they need to find a little bit more momentum as they come into the last few overs. They're still going to put a very good total on the board. Look, even if it directly hit, I think he still would have been safe. Qatar Airways will fly on by and show us a not out signal.
2 to go. We've scored 5 so far. And Anwar Ali has just had a little look around the field. Jordan, will he go full or change up? Yeah, a little change up. That is good bowling inside the lines. Applauded by Akmal. Yeah, stay still, big fella. A lot of batters will tell you, come straight down the pitch. Don't give yourself too much room.
This is an in delivery, in fashion, in vogue. A wide, full delivery. Not exactly a wide, but it's wider of the stumps and wider of the range of the batsman. So that's well bowled. Under pressure is always a bowler in such a situation. It was well thought out from Jordan.
Yeah, got to know your opposition. Chris Jordan, very well known for that full wider length delivery. He goes straighter on this occasion, stump to stump line, hoping that Anna will back off. 176 for 4.
That'll do nicely. Third man's up. Length a bit wrong, I reckon. And a top edge will bring a welcome boundary.
Yeah, length all wrong with third up, and pace on the ball as well. So you know that these players, both Anwar and Sarfraz, are going to be throwing everything at it. So that length ball with an edge on it is always going to fly away, particularly when the field is up. So now a discussion at the top of Hassan Ali's mark at the moment, with all the senior players in there. Joanna Freedy, Darren Sammy, the captain. Wealth of experience between those two gentlemen. Just giving a few words of advice on length and field as well.
You know, I'd rather cover the fine points, fine leg and third man, than the straight boundary for Anwar. He hasn't hit the ball down the ground. It's been a scrappy kind of an innings, not a neat one. See, there he goes again. I think that's the part of the boundary that needs to be secured. He hasn't hit anything down the ground. At most, he's targeted the mid-wicket fence, and that's about it.
Yeah, he's one of those aggressive tail-enders who loves to throw everything at it. He's trying to slash this, isn't he? Either over cover or he's trying to hoik it away over mid-wicket. But there is pace on the ball. Got to be brave enough, I reckon. He's a quick bowler, yes, but a really good changer. Bank yourself. Really smart, slower ball. Or if you set the field accordingly, get the Yorker in there, closes down on about middle and leg. Because he does like to jump around the crease, does our friend Anwar Ali. Yeah, better percentage delivery from Hassan. Cries of no because he left his bat behind. Anwar.
Yeah, really good awareness there by Sarfraz, was watching as well, just to see how his partner was going, realised that he dropped the bat and would be very close, so sent him back. Oh, tweet in there from Omer. Quetta will finish at least 25 to 30 runs short of where they should have finished Peshawar in this big time if Quetta don't get 200. Good analysis there.
Yeah, they're 15 to get to 200. And we've got 9 balls left. They should break or breach 200. That is delightful, but it'll still only be 1. Very small down there, hence the back-to-back boundaries to a short third man. Very, very tiny in terms of meterage down to there. So, can they get to 200?
Look at the shine on the pitch. It's incredible. It has stayed that way since last 25, 30 years. Nothing much has changed. No grass, just perfect batting strip.
I liked it so much I went with the hairstyle. See the shine?
Yeah.
Oh, I do love a little bit of sheen. Bowling. Oh, hang on a minute. Boom, boom, where's the dive? Oh, mix up and out of here. There's the confusion. And Anwar Ali said sorry to the skip. Didn't go straight away. Fingers out sideline as well, because it is the next one down. Easy run out the end, and it's Anwar Ali who disappears back to the dressing room for a well-made 20 off 10. It's 188 for 5 here. Saad Nazim is in. Oh, no, 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 no. There's the panic. And the captain now has got to go. He's sprinting back to the dugout in disgust with himself. Got his only himself to blame. But you realise too, the tail ender maybe should have crossed and sacrificed. Sarfraz gone for 17, 188 for 6 now. Wahab. He's banged this one in a little on length. So we've got Nawaz out in the middle as well to come and replace the skipper. Sarfraz has run out.
Yeah, this is good stuff from Zalimi. They bowled well in the last 5 odd overs or so, and then Hassan Ali is smart enough and athletic enough to go and demolish the stumps. Yeah, he wanted more response from Saad Naseem. He didn't go for it.
Yeah, Saad Naseem really new man to the crease. Should have probably sacrificed his wicket with the skipper. Well and truly set, 17 off 20. So a lot of pressure now on that man on screen.
Yeah. Nawaz and Naseem. take the one and have to be happy. And I'll tell you what, the fielding side are loving this. These are the death overs. There's run-outs, there's wickets, and no runs. Here's Anwar being run out. He wanted it, started, said no, yes, oh, sorry, skip, I better keep going. But he sacrificed himself and went down to the danger end and had to go. But Said didn't want to know when the captain wanted to scamper through for a quick naughty single. 190 for 6 here. I think that might be a little high. Extra one, yeah, reload please.
Well, Gladiators have got runs on the board, but they could have done a bit better. And so Zalimi will walk back to the dugout thinking that they have a chance now of toppling a 200 target, because 200 is, I guess, is a doable job. So they'll take this feel-good factor with them even after they were plundered for 200.
Oh, races away. Extra delivery. Not really going to please the captain, but I tell you what, it pleases those fans in the HBL VIP box. Lots to dance and cheer about. So
yeah, not a great delivery. Wahab just misfiring this one on the pads, and with fine leg up in the ring. Once it was connected and found the gap, they had no chance.
Yeah, Riaz has been one of the best death bowlers in the competition. Wonderful economy rate, top of the ladder. Got that one all wrong. Can he get it back?
no, Mel Jones, he can't. Another little boundary races away. The over was going so swimmingly. Just a couple of singles, but the wide there, and all of a sudden back-to-back boundaries. There's 11 off with 2 to go, and they're only 1 shy of 200.
Well, there you saw a picture of Shahid Afridi all frowning up because a couple of real bad ones from Wahab. Fine leg up in the ring. Why would you want to bowl that line? Just keep it on an off stump. He's just come in, Saad Naseem, and he's going at a pace of 300. We'll just query the intelligence of the bowler there.
The bowlers, eh? Who'd be a bowler, Rambo? Oh, there you go. There's the intelligence back. That's the spot to bowl. The message got out from Ramiz Raja, and now the middle pole has been flattened. Just want to check the front foot probably, because Wahab, he's a bit of a naughty customer when it comes to transgressing that front line with the front foot.
Seems to have sorted this problem after shortening his run-up. And he's not been that bad in this HBL PSL. So it's Saad Naseem who's been castled for 9, and it's 199 for 7.
Last ball. Ow. Gonna run a leg by, and they're gonna breach 200. Just exactly.